From the Library of Congress in Washington, D.C.
Good morning. I'm Carla Hayden, the Librarian of Congress, and I want to welcome you to this very special story time at the library. I love reading, don't you? It's so much fun to let our imaginations run wild. We're excited to be teaming up with Miss Dolly Parton's Imagination Library to introduce you to some wonderful authors who will share their stories with us. Miss Parton's work through her Imagination Library is awe-inspiring. She and her team have given away over 100 million books to help encourage young readers like you across the world. Here at the Library of Congress, we share that passion for developing young readers, and we know that the best way to encourage people like you to read is to make reading fun. So that's what we're here to do. I hope you enjoyed today's story time. Even more, I hope you keep reading at home and having fun. Today, you will warm up by singing some songs, touching your toes, and then get comfortable and get ready to hear stories. Now, let's get started.
Good morning, and welcome to the Library of Congress's 5th Imagination Story Time. And coming to you from the beautiful Whitall Pavilion. And today we have a special guest. My name is Caroline. I come from the Young Reader Center. And today we're welcoming Melissa from the music division, who's going to read and play her flute. Melissa Wertheimer, I should say her last name. All right, so we're going to start with our good morning song, our Hello, Friends. We're going to sing and sign to the tune of Good Night, Ladies. So the sign for hello is a salute, just a little salute. The sign for friends is you take your 2 index fingers and you hug them one way and then the other way. And the sign for time is you tap your imaginary watch. And the sign for to say is you touch your mouth, okay? So, hello friends, 3 times. It's time to say hello. Hello friends, hello friends, hello friends. It's time to say hello. Good job. Woo-hoo. All right, so since we are going to be reading about trains, I thought we should start off with that very little song that everybody knows, Down by the Station. Down by the station early in the morning, see the little puffer billies all in a row. See the engine driver pull the little lever. Hop, huff, puff, toot, toot, off we go. So what is a puffer billy? That refers to the original 19th century model of the steam train, whose designers called it Puffing Billy because of all the steam that it created. Okay, so here we go. Down by the station early in the morning, see the little puffer billies all in a row. See the engine driver pull the little lever, puff, puff, toot, toot. Off we go, down by the station early in the morning. See the little puffer billies all in a row. See the engine driver pull the little lever. Puff, puff, toot, toot, off we go. Yeah, all right. So now we're going to do a little action rhyme, and we're going to make our arms into the wheels that go chugging down the track. Can you get your arms bent? And then you're going to move them in a circle. Okay, this is choo-choo train. Here's a little choo-choo train puffing down the track. Now it's going forward, lean forward, and now it's going back, lean back. Now the bell is ringing, ding, ding. Now the whistle blows, toot, toot. a lot of noise it makes. Cover your ears everywhere it goes. One more time. Here's a little choo-choo train coming down the track. Now it's going forward, and now it's going back. Now the bell is ringing, ding, ding. Now the whistle blows, doo, doo. What a lot of noise it makes everywhere it goes. Oh, good job. So Miss Melissa is going to read the classic 1930s book by Waddy Piper and illustrated by Gerald and Ann Hausman called, what do you think? The Little Engine That Could. Our theme today, by the way, is persistence or perseverance. What does that mean? It means sticking with something no matter how hard it gets and not giving up, okay? The Little Engine That Could.
Good morning, everybody. I have a very, very special job for everybody out here. Your job is whenever you hear this sound, you hear that sound? Your job is to make the train go. So we gotta do our action from our action rhyme. Okay, can we try that one more time? This is the sound and you gotta make the train go. There's your job, okay? So this is the little engine that could. The little train rumbled over the tracks. She was a happy little train, for she had such a jolly load to carry. Her cars were filled full of good things for boys and girls. There were toy animals, giraffes with long necks. Uh-oh. There were teddy bears with almost no necks at all, and even a baby elephant. Everybody be an elephant. We had a baby elephant on the train. And then there were dolls. Dolls with blue eyes and yellow curls. Dolls with brown eyes and brown bobbed heads. And the funniest little toy clown you ever saw. And there were cars full of toy engines and airplanes, tops, jackknives, picture puzzles, books, and every kind of thing a boy or girl could want. But that was not all. Some of the cars were filled with all sorts of good things for boys and girls to eat. Big golden oranges and red-cheeked apples, bottles of creamy milk for our breakfasts, fresh spinach for their dinners, and lollipops for after-dinner treats. The little train was carrying all these wonderful things to the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain. She puffed along merrily. And then, all of a sudden, she stopped with a jerk. She simply could not go another inch. She tried and she tried. But her wheels would not turn. What were all those good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain going to do with the wonderful toys to play with and the good food to eat? Here comes a shiny new engine. Said the funny little clown who jumped out of the train. Let us ask him to help us. So all the dolls and toys cried out together, please, shiny new engine, won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. But The shiny new engine snorted. I pull you? I am a passenger engine. I have just carried a fine big train over the mountain with more cars than you ever dreamed of. My train had sleeping cars with comfortable berths, a dining car where waiters bring whatever hungry people want to eat, and parlor cars in which people sit in soft armchairs and look out of big plate glass windows. I pull the likes of you? Indeed not. And off he steamed to the roundhouse where engines live when they are not busy. How sad the little train and all the toys felt. Then the little clown called out, "The passenger engine is not the only one in the world. Here's another engine coming, a great, big, strong one. Let us ask him to help us." The little toy clown waved his flag, and the big, strong engine came to a stop. "Please, oh please, big engine," cried all the dolls and toys together. "Won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the good little boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us." But the big, strong engine bellowed, "I am a freight train. I have just pulled a big train loaded with big machines over the mountain. These machines print books and newspapers for grown-ups to read. I am a very important engine indeed. I won't pull the likes of you." And the freight train puffed off indignantly to the roundhouse. The little train and all the dolls were very, very sad. And now that we're all sad and we feel defeated, let's take a little break for a happy song. It's called the Railroad Waltz, and it's a dance. And waltzes are special because we count to 3. Can everybody count to 3? 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. All right, so if you'd like to dance, here's a little Railroad Waltz. We're gonna get happy a little bit. This way we're not so sad. Everybody feel a little happier? I hope so. So now we get back to our story, where the little train and all the dolls were very sad. "Cheer up," cried the little toy clown. "The freight engine is not the only one in the world. Here comes another." old and tired, but our train's so little, so perhaps he can help us. So the little toy clown waved his flag, and the dingy, rusty old engine stopped. Please, kind engine, cried all the dolls and toys together, won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. But the rusty old engine sighed. I'm so tired. I must rest my weary wheels. I cannot pull even so little a train as yours over the mountain. I cannot. And off he rumbled to the roundhouse, chugging. I cannot. Then, indeed, the little train was very, very sad, and the dolls and toys were ready to cry. But the little clown called out, "Here's another engine coming! A little blue engine, a very little one, but maybe she will help us." The very little engine came chug, chug, chugging merrily along. When she saw the toy clown's flag, she stopped quickly. "What is the matter, my friends?" she asked kindly. "Oh, little blue engine," cried the dolls and toys, "will you pull us over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the good boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. Please, please help us, little blue engine." "I'm not very big," said the little blue engine. "They use me only for switching trains in the yard. I've never been over the mountain." "But we must get over the mountain before the children awake," said all the dolls and toys. And the very little engine looked up, and she saw the tears in the doll's eyes. And she thought of the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain who would not have any toys or good food unless she helped. Then she said, "I think I can. I think I can. I think I can." And she hitched herself to the little train. She tugged and she pulled and tugged, and slowly, slowly they started off. The toy clown jumped aboard, and all the dolls and toy animals began to smile and cheer. Went the little blue engine. "I think I can, I 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 think I can." Up, up, up. Faster and faster and faster and faster the little engine climbed until at last they reached the top of the mountain. Down in the valley lay the city. "Hooray! Hooray!" cried the funny little clown and all the dolls and toys. "The good little boys and girls in the city will be happy because you helped us, kind little blue engine." And the little blue engine smiled and seemed to say as she puffed steadily down the mountain,
I could, I thought I could, I thought I could, I thought I could, I thought I could.
The end.
Oh, how fabulous. Thank you, Ms. Melissa. Wow. Okay, so let's do an old classic. I've been working on the railroad. We've been working on the railroad, yeah? All right, so she's going to give us our key here. I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. I've been working on the railroad just to pass the time away. Can't you hear the whistle blowing? Rise up so early in the morn. Can't you hear the captain shouting? Dinah, blow your horn. Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Oh, Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Oh, Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah, strumming on the old banjo. Fee-fi, fiddly-I-o, fee-fi, fiddly-I-o. Fee-fi, fiddly-I-o, strumming on the old banjo. Oh, wonderful! Thank you. Great singing. All right, so we've come to the end of our live stream. Let's sing our goodbye song, which is the opposite of the hello song. So we're going to wave goodbye, friends. Wave goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. See you next month.
This has been a presentation of the Library of Congress. Visit us at loc.gov.